to the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast for our review of Stomping Grounds. That was us stomping the ground. I am the devilishly handsome outlaw himself, your king of extreme, Phil KOE, joined by my indomitable broadcast partner, the three-time Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast champion, Tony G.
Yeah.
So,
And in honor of that, I am wearing my Alexa Bliss shirt,
yes.
even though I did not pick her for her match.
So,
but we did start off with a women's title match.
We had Becky One Belt versus Greenie Evans. She's as green as this screen that you can't see.
Exactly.
Maybe just blank that out for a second so they can see.
Wow, there were some very clear botches, but there are some things in Lacey's arsenal. You can see the potential.
Yes.
You can see why she's getting this push to make her a legitimate threat further down the line. This was clearly not the place to pull the trigger.
I hate saying this. I hate it when the internet wrestling community says this, but this is the quintessential example of someone who just needed to ripen in development for another 6 months. And she'd have been right there where they want her, but I get it. They called her when they needed her.
Yeah,
so,
and it was apparent here. She had some bad spots. Becky did more than she could with it. Kudos to Becky. And the worst part about this is Lacey is a good opponent for Becky style-wise. It's just the spots.
Like I said, her style just needs a little more ripening.
There it is.
She's just not quite.
No.
You know, she's a little green of ripe.
Yes.
So that's where I'm going to go ahead and say, unfortunately, you got to play an average. There was a lot of weird botches.
Yep.
The in the corner, like, foot kick spot. Sorry, I don't want to.
Don't talk about it.
Don't want to show off my super gymnastic, super kick skills. So I'll save that for the
Fair enough.
That was bad, but Lacey did save it with the pulling the hair in the corner spot, which I actually enjoyed.
Some good Arsenal stuff. I'm going to give it 2 1/4.
2 1/4. Becky Lynch's performance, I give 3.5 stars. Lacey Evans' performance, I unfortunately give about a 0.5 star. So you have to average that out to about 2 stars.
All right, 2 and 2 1/4.
Yep.
That's fair. That's the start of Stomping Grounds.
Stomp that ground, folks. And like, share, subscribe.
Yes.
So, Tony, we move on to probably the next match, which will probably be the world title match or something, the way they're booked. Yes. Hold it while you can. Hold it while you can. And just remember that Dolph Ziggler did this to you.
That's fair.
So, all that being said, join us for the rest of the card.
Yes.
And the winner of this match, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Indie Darlings Extraordinaire. I think that's my name I'm going with them here in the future.
That's fair. Damn. That was good.
That was a really good match.
That started hot, the middle was hot, and the finish was clean. That was good.
Yeah, that was a quintessential WWE-style tag.
There's no reason that shouldn't have been for the SmackDown tag titles, because the effort that these 4 guys put in, that was tag team title worthy if I've ever seen it.
It was, but they will have to stand between Captain Planet himself, Daniel Bryan, from saving the world. So
regardless, that was awesome. That was
a really good match. Everything was right on point. Everybody, that spear through the ropes to the outside, good on you for Sammy and Big E for doing it.
I got it. I'm telling you.
And it ended with the stunner.
It did. We got a stunner finish. Neither of us had Sammy and Kevin.
Now, the reason Kevin's doing it so good is because Stone Cold took the time to explain. Yes. So,
I'll be honest. Had this gotten another 5, 6, 7 minutes, oh man, this could have really been a classic. But it was great. It was really good.
Fine match.
I think this should have gotten a little bit more time, and it really would have been something special. But great match. I'm going to give it 3 1/4.
3 1/4. I'm going to be a bit more generous. I'm going to give it 3.5. It was probably going to be one of those. Certainly going to be the best tag match tonight.
Hands down.
And we will revisit throughout the night. And we got a lot of card to cover here yet, folks.
Yes.
So we'll see. So it's a little early to say match of the night, but
strong contender.
Yes. And the winner of this match and new United States champion, this guy right here, Ricochet. Congratulations, sir. Your first major championship win on the main roster. He has not been on the main roster long.
No, not long at all. And now he is the United States champion. And it's painful because I was that close to picking him in the predictions, and I backed out.
Close only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and my picks in greatest Royal.
Yes.
So that being said, I'm sorry, Tony, but that belt will be coming over here at the end of the night.
More than likely. So
I'll wait till it's official.
This
You
match.
could just give it over here.
No. This match. Very good effort.
Everybody was
Very good effort.
Joe had a couple of flops. That was about it.
Joe was out of place on a couple of the big dive spots.
Like I said, the only way I could see Ricochet walking with this title is if Joe had some kind of injury they're not telling us about, and
I could be.
he was moving like it. Honestly, he was moving like there was something wrong with either his back or his leg.
I guess we'll find out soon enough. But match overall, very good match. I wanted a little bit more, I guess. Like I said, great effort, but I wanted a little bit more.
If Joe was injured, that's more than you could ask for.
Fair enough. But I will give it 2 3/4.
2.5.
Okay.
2.5 star match. It was good. It was serviceable. Ricochet was flawless. I mean, just everything. Like, we were just talking. If you could somehow combine like a wrestler like Ricochet style with Samoa Joe's in-ring psychology, you'd have the perfect wrestler.
Yeah.
But alas, everybody comes. It's kind of like styles make fights.
Indeed.
So, all that being said, congratulations to you, Ricochet. You're moving on up in the world. Got anything to tell him, champion to champion?
Don't make fluky picks.
Yes, I've had to learn that lesson many a time.
Indeed.
Hopefully you will this evening too. So, join us, folks, for the rest of this event. We're going to see Stomping Grounds has already exceeded my expectations.
Indeed.
This has been a great event. So,
much better than expected.
And the winner of this match, and still WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions, 2014 Wyatt family. Oh, wait.
Not quite.
Okay. Daniel Bryan saving the world again.
Indeed. Yeah. Interestingly enough, Daniel Bryan, super over with the crowd.
Yeah.
Did not matter what Heavy Machinery did, even as the baby faces.
Yep.
They did not know how to react to the heel heat they were getting.
That is unfortunate, and I do think that is an effect of them being so finely crafted in the WWE development system to the point where they don't know when the crowd turns on you what to do.
No.
And it's like,
Daniel,
come on, you just go with it.
Daniel just like, come on, guys, just go with it. And he
Yeah.
used it.
You can even tell when they were locked up in the headlock, he was like, all right, guys, let's get ready. And the crowd's turn, let's do it.
Meanwhile, Otis is on the ropes going, I don't know how to not go over as a babyface. But I digress.
That is the problem when you are a character versus a wrestler.
Indeed.
That's, but Otis, despite all that, Otis is really coming into his own.
Yep.
Yeah, he didn't quite understand the crowd, but even then, the way he still worked was very well done. He was very crisp and everything.
Yep.
He stayed there for the moves he needed to.
Yep.
It's just the crowd was so weird for this match because I believe Daniel Bryan's from the state of Washington.
Yeah.
So
They
that's
have
why the
some
Washington
really-
State crowd didn't matter.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan was Mother Teresa's best friend, no matter how much of a dastardly heel he's been for the last few weeks. He's in front of the hometown crowd, and honestly, the bookers and agents should have foresaw that.
Heavy Machinery has some really good tag team chemistry. Brian and Rowan had some really good spots as well. Both teams worked together very, very well. Very good match. I'm going to give it 2 3/4.
2 3/4. I'm going to get close. It was a great 2.5 match. It wasn't as good as the other tag match I saw.
No.
But it was a great 2.5 match, and I'm also giving Otis credit for catching big old Rowan in midair. I mean, Rowan's a big old boy. I mean,
Indeed.
and he's a big boy. We've seen him live, and he's a lot bigger than he looks on TV.
Yeah. No, good match.
Yeah, I got no complaints
No.
about it. Like I said, the only bizarre part about this match was the crowd, and that's unfortunately that is going to be something you have to deal with when you have wrestlers that have come up through the system without any independence experience. That's the one thing you learn on the indies is crowd psychology.
Work the crowd with what the crowd is going to give you.
Now, in the WWE developmental system, you learn to work a television match perfectly.
But that's also in the NXT crowd. That's the same crowd week in and week out. NXT fan base is linear.
It's linear, and it's also a very niche wrestling audience. It's the super marks. I've heard other people in podcasts say jokingly, NXT is like ECW, all cleanly shaved and dressed up for its court date. So that was where Heavy Machinery came from. Daniel Bryan, on the other hand,
he worked the bingo halls.
He's been everywhere.
Yep.
So he knows. All right, I only got 45 people in this crowd. How do I get them behind me? Yep. So all that being said, 2 3/4, 2.5, great tag match. Heavy Machinery's going places. Otis in particular. You wouldn't think that looking at him.
No, you wouldn't. But I'm excited to see what they do next.
He doesn't have the look, but he has the personality in spades. That's another one of those. If you could just take his personality and put it in a Bobby Lashley, you'd have one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. But styles make fights, don't they? He's got a look, doesn't he? Look at those muscles. That's a gimmick.
On to the next.
And the winner of this match, and still women's SmackDown champion. It'll be okay, Tony. Bayley, the hugger. She got it. And I'm sorry. The goddess did not win. I'm sorry. Are you going to be okay? You might need to just take. I got this one. I got this. Are you good? Okay. I mean, we can't just have this, gorgeous night in the middle of the script. Yeah. Okay. So.
Oh, there's our WWE Network quality kicking in.
Yep. We're networking out on you.
So as expected, Bayley retains. Nikki Cross costs Alexa the match.
What?
Shocker, I know. I'm sure
he did actually call that before the match. Nikki Cross is going to cost Alexa the title.
Yeah. So that's how it went down.
Yeah. Very good match. Other than Bayley was off.
Yep, Bayley was off.
She was just a half step off for the middle part of the match.
I don't know why.
And the part I really didn't like was that sunset flip into the corner that was off Bayley's feet. When we saw it live at a house show with Charlotte Bayley, it was flawless, but that's Charlotte. So.
Well, and Alexa's supposed to hit the bottom, I think.
And she's coming off of a neck injury, so
her
head whacks the middle turnbuckle, and we're all just like,
Yep, bad spot. But I digress. Not a bad match. I'm going to give it 2.5.
2.
Yep.
2 stars. Excuse me. Serviceable match. Just like I said, there was that middle part of the match. Bayley just seemed off. It didn't she was just half.
She got it together for the end, but the beginning and the middle, I don't know. She just seemed off to me.
Yes. So we'll see where it goes from here. I suspect an Alexa Bliss Nikki Cross feud.
Yeah, I think they might still get the tag titles. I don't know. We'll see.
It's going on Betty 2 belts first. Betty 2 belts, so she still had 2 belts. I don't even think they'd have to change most of the t-shirts.
No.
So, that being said, we're getting down to the big matches of this one, folks. And a big surprise, a big shock. The winner of this match, Roman Reigns.
Now, did not see that coming.
Granted, now he can beat Drew McIntyre, but he cannot beat the
best in the world, Shane McMahon. You get the point. That was way more effort than I needed to put forth.
Yeah, but it's
and he wasn't even in the match. Well, he was.
Kind of-ish.
Almost hit a coast to coast. I mean, almost.
He was almost there. Come on now.
Yeah.
And
maybe Shane should fight
Kevin Dunn, this is another moment where you're worth every penny. You know, it is maybe time for
It's time for a new
different
finisher.
finish rather than one that requires them from jumping from one side of the ring literally to the other.
It's time.
Because they're 20 by 20 feet. So,
It's time. So Roman Drew, pretty good match. Right out the gate, Roman hits an insanely high plancha out of the ring.
Yeah, I've never seen him or almost anybody else fly that
That was some
high.
vertical.
Yeah, so I'll give you that. That was a heck of a plancha there.
And it was some really good stuff on the outside. Jason Shane hitting Shane, this and that. Shane with the save. Little late, pulling the ref out. But, I mean, all around. And Roman and Drew have pretty good chemistry. We can't deny that. They match up well style-wise. And it was an expected finish, though. They did well. I enjoyed it. Good match all around. I'm going to say 2 3/4.
2.5. And I'm not going a peck above. It was a 2.5-star match. It was okay. It was serviceable. Like you said while we were watching it, they could have done that match on Raw, and it wouldn't have been.
There was no big match feel here, unfortunately.
Now, the big difference is after that plancha, they didn't cut to commercial.
Right, right. Shockingly, even though it is on
so this is a big match. Big match right there. So,
all right, fair enough.
So 2.5-star. Roman's well on his way. Let's not forget the man's still just a few months removed from being in remission for leukemia. So the fact that he's working matches this good is amazing.
Indeed.
But the problem is, where does he go from here?
Well, that's
more Shane feud?
Yeah, that's why he's entangled in this. So, yeah, I don't know where they go from here because obviously they're saving him from getting back in the Universal title picture for the time being.
For now, I was about to say.
For now.
So, we'll see how that goes later tonight. And the winner of this match, and still WWE champion, Kofi right here. You're my man, Kofi. And the real winner of this match, and new Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast champion, the three-time RWP champion, Phil KOE. Feels good. I'll toast to that. Drinking some fine liqueur this evening.
But picked Ricochet.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Well, it don't matter. The belt's coming.
If I would have had a different wild and a Jack and a Jack.
Yes. Sorry, JKK47. If things were different, things would be different. Yes, I know. So, little nod to one of our buddies. All that being said,
I went out on a limb. It cost me.
And it got cut off behind.
I was really hoping that maybe finally Dolph Ziggler would break that streak of fighting for the world title and never winning it.
We were wondering, who has wrestled for the WWE title more times and not won it than Dolph? But,
it's gotta be Dolph.
Unfortunately,
factor in all the house shows, he's probably
and
fought for it.
Sorry for you, but your sorrow is my splendor, so I'll take it. Kofi, I knew his reign wasn't coming to an end. His merchandising was way too good, so well, former champ, I'll let you take it. What do you give this?
-8 stars, clearly, because it's terrible.
Yes, for the people that like Tony, that's -8. But for work rate. And by the way, before we get to that, we were both commenting on how neither of us really like the ladder door concept because it really undermines the cage match. You know, I'm an old WCW fan where the cage match was the end of the feud. This was where it all went down.
This just gives you more ways to win a match. Yes. You can climb over, you can tap him out, you can pin him, or you can just walk through the door.
Now, that being said, normally it is a stupid stipulation that they add.
It's still a stupid stipulation.
But in this particular instance, it is the most brilliant match ending that could be conceived of in the human mind. So,
regardless of the ending,
mostly because
they took the stupid stipulation of the cage door and they used it to its best possible way. So kudos to both men for that. However, I still hate the fact that you always have two guys fighting to get to the door instead of fighting to get over the cage.
Yes, it's kind of an unnecessary scramble element, but hey, brought the gold home for the KOE Nation. So how much complaining can I really do? So what do you give it, champ? Honest rating.
Honest rating. Man, I understand the limitations of the cage, and they worked around that. So honestly, I wanted a little bit more, regardless of the outcome. I wanted a little bit more. So I don't think you're going to see a third match.
Toast to you, sir.
I don't know that you're going to see a third match between these two. Maybe if Dolph is going to end up getting it, maybe. But I can't give this more than 2 3/4. I can't.
I'm going to give it a 2-star, but also I need you to hold this for a moment. Hold this. My reflection in this belt has gotten even better than the last time. Maybe it was the haircut, maybe it's the fact that I'm just a devilishly handsome outlaw. So I'm giving myself, in my reflection here, at least 5, maybe 6.2 Meltzer stars. But 2-star match. Needed a little extra for all that.
Yeah.
It happens. So I toast you, KO Nation.
Cheers, Kofi. You're doing the best you can with your title run.
Doing the dusty dance. Doing the dusty dance.
Well, on to the main event. Most I can hope for is a moral win of the date that Paul Heyman's a special ref. Doesn't give me the title back, but
it'll be Brock.
I'd take it.
It's going to be Brock.
I'd be fine with Brock now.
Don't worry, internet wrestling community. I promise to use my powers of wrestling clairvoyance for good, not evil.
It's okay. I'll have the title back at the next show, folks.
No, he might get it back at one of the major shows, but these first time off and one-off shows, I dominate.
We're not going back to Saudi Arabia for a while.
For a while. And the winner of this match, and still Universal Champion, and still Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast Champion, your King of Extreme, Bill KOE.
See you through.
Having fun?
Yeah.
Having fun there?
Yep.
You can't even tell. It's the ultimate concealment of brand, really.
Yep.
So,
it is.
That being said, Seth Rollins, Baron Corbin. It was actually a very good match. The special guest referee, Lacey Evans. And she played that part perfectly.
For the most part. There were a couple spots where you and I were like, she should do this or she should do that, but that's just
details.
Yeah, that's just a couple of guys who've
been watching this for a minute or two.
Yeah.
So Seth gets very frustrated because Lacey Evans, she does a very first one slow. 1, 2.
Then she worked the arm.
Well, that was the second one.
That was the second one.
But I was thinking, like, that's not even a slow count. That was just a WCW regular count with the referees.
Right.
The second one, Seth has Baron down. 1, 2. Oh, my arm. Oh.
From that disarmer earlier. That's
hey, that can happen.
Continuity.
So.
And the count outs, and then, now it's no count outs. Now it's no DQs. It was great. She did a good job. She played the part very, very well. And yeah, match-wise, pretty damn good match. Seth was on point. Baron's really getting himself over with the heel work. You can't deny that.
He's an excellent heel at this point. He has to tell me, stop it. But no, I toast you, Baron. I would have actually believed you walking away with the Universal Championship tonight under these circumstances.
No, that's the thing. Like, Raw has such a top-heavy division that, unfortunately, he's not going to get that opportunity anytime soon because you've also got Roman Reigns in there and Drew McIntyre. It's very top-heavy.
Yes.
And Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
So, there you go.
Which we didn't see tonight. There was no cash. Shockingly, Brock Lesnar decided to not even show up at Stomping Grounds.
Weird. I thought he'd be there for the whole
what do you think that Paul Heyman promo was just pre-taped?
That was done at Raw last
night.
No, they weren't there.
That was unfortunate. We all wanted to see the cash in, but
we knew it wasn't happening. Knew it wasn't what happened
But
there.
when it was clear that Lacey Evans was just not going to be a fair and partial referee, that was when we got Becky one belt. She came down,
With no
laid
belts.
down the law, just whooped on Lacey Evans. It was great. The crowd popped for it. And then they got a real referee to count. Seth, and Seth, from one champion to another, I must tell you, your perseverance in this match was truly inspiring. It reminds me a lot of myself and my varying journeys towards the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast Championship. I mean, there's a lot of metaphors there. I mean, basically the same.
Right. So,
Yeah. You might need a little extra for that one. But, all that being said.
match-wise, I'm going to give that a 3.
3?
Yep, 3.
I'll be a little more generous because the psychology was so good in this
All
match.
right.
Baron was marvelous in this match. Lacey was good. Becky was great. Seth was amazing. I'm going to give it 3.5. It was a great match. Of course, there was other gears they could have shifted, but that wasn't the story of this match.
Understandable.
It does actually kind of compel to see where they go with this on Monday.
Well, that's the thing. I am interested to know, are we going to continue this with Baron Corbin? Are we going to continue this with Dolph Ziggler? Where are we going from here with the top titles? We will have to tune in Monday and Tuesday to find this out. We will find out shortly. But overall, as an event, for a show that was thrown together with very, very little prep, very little build, nobody expected this to do well. Honestly, all the matches,
one of their better pay-per-views they put on in a while.
Top to bottom, this was a very good show. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I know the KOE Nation thoroughly enjoyed this particular Stomping Grounds. I seem to do good on first off shows.
Yep,
So
enjoy that chair.
I'm going to keep my Undertaker-like winning streak at Stomping Grounds going for the years to come, folks.
Yeah, because that'll be a name next
Yes.
year.
Well, it's got a better chance than Great Balls of Fire, too.
We hope.
We hope.
I don't know. Overall, good show. Good main event.
Oh, and we also have to comment on the signs. We're really smart this time. And the one that I have to toast to you, sir, well, I disagree. I toast your creativity. There was one sign that said, the invasion wasn't that bad.
The ball's on this guy.
Guys,
kudos.
Kudos to you, man. I'm shocked you didn't get, run out of town on the rail for that one.
Oh, come on. Give me a break. They gave it to that guy at the door. Said, here, hold this up, please.
Probably. So, all that being said, Tony, appreciate
Enjoy
becoming
the chair.
a 3-time champion. So,
welcome to the club.
Yes. So, folks, we got a lot more coming down the pipe for you. We got more videos coming up this week.
Yep, we got Fighter Fest coming up Saturday.
So, join us for that, folks. I am your King of Extreme, your Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast champion, the devilishly handsome outlaw himself, Bill KOE. And I'm starting to get a bit low on my Cavassier. So that means it is time to conclude.
Indeed.
Handing it off to the former champion.
I'm merely Tony G. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you Saturday for Fighter Fest presented by AEW.